last episode didn't go amazingly, and that's okay. They can't all. We're 2-2. Got to be happy that we're at least 500. We're getting into some pretty important games, starting with our first division matchup of the year against the 1-3 Carolina Panthers. We've experienced some trouble so far, but again, to come away with a couple of wins and to be in the other games, you're not going to win every game, right? We've experienced some frustration. I maybe haven't played my best. We got 3 road games coming up after 3 home games. It may not get any easier. So this could be a tough game on the road. It's a division matchup, so even though I think we're going to be favored over Carolina, it's just not a game you can come in and assume that you're going to win. We need Carlos Wesley to improve as a pass blocker. Otherwise, we're going to be in rough shape because as great as he is as a run blocker, when we've been forced to pass, he is not exactly delivered in pass pro. It's been something I've noticed. I've pointed it out maybe once or twice in the replay mode. I don't know if you guys have noticed that or not. But yeah, hopefully we don't have to see this guy. We're rocking with the rookie Dalvin Edison. It's been a little bit up and down, but I'm hoping it's a lot more ups and a lot less downs in the future. I might want to rephrase that in the future, but for now, it's Dalvin Edison at QB. Use code BENGAL when you sign up for today's video sponsor, Underdog. It's the best place to play daily fantasy sports, running great promos and specials all the time. You can get profit boosts for individual sports, individual teams, and even just everything. Got a great card this weekend, and Islam Makhachev is just a completely free pick for you. So use code BENGAL, head down to the link down in the description. When you sign up using code BENGAL, you'll get this free pick for Islam Makhachev. For a new customer, it's just any significant strike, and it's free. Remember to use promo code BENGAL. You can win up to 5,000 times your money. New customers play $5, get $100 in bonus entries. Please remember to play responsibly. And again, click that link down in the description and use code BENGAL. Thank you to Underdog for sponsoring this video. Not a bad upgrade for Nicholas Morales, the rookie running back. +3 juke move and +2 spin. He's been really nice for us so far. Didn't exactly go to a big football school at Villanova, but I think his performance so far this year has been really, really nice. I don't think there's going to be a time where he outplays Bashal Tutin or outsnaps Bashal Tutin. You never know. But I like the thunder and lightning aspect we kind of have going with the two of them. And it's not like Nicholas Morales is especially slow. Obviously, does not have the lightning that Bashal Tutin has as one of the fastest backs in the league, but he's got some decent speed to him and the power in a pretty good spot as well. It's kind of like our short yardage back, but doesn't quite have that, top tier power to this point. And we just decided to upgrade him as an elusive back, so it's not like he upgraded in that area either. Is that Dave Canales? Looking interesting. Anyway, we'll kick off the ball to start, and hopefully our defense sets the tone. This Panthers team has played us really, really close in the past. It's kind of what you expect in these division matchups, but that's how you set the tone. Big hit to start as Bryce Young will take the field, just 26 years old, which is coincidentally how many centimeters tall he is. Very nice. Chuba Hubbard in the backfield. Probably we'll see a lot of him, and no Rico Dowdle, as Chuba's going to be gone. Deontay Boyd supposedly has 95 speed. You wouldn't know. It's a 78-yard touchdown to start. Well, a tone was set. Maybe not the one we wanted. Kind of like the tone when your heart rate monitor flatlines in the hospital. We just died on the field. It's a great start. Hey, had to score one anyway. Nope, that's baseball. We could totally not score a touchdown the entire game. But you know what? Playing from behind, let's try to look at the positives here. It's going to light a fire. No, we're just burning alive. Here is Dalvin Edison. Has had some great games to start his NFL career and some not so amazing games. Let's hope this is one of the amazing ones. Got some great weapons at receiver. Continuing to develop those guys. Just got to get the ball into the hands of our playmakers, and that has been one. Cordell Nelson, the rookie receiver out of Texas A&M, has been a really nice player for us. People have wondered about the running back rotation, how we get that going. It's very simple. Just do formation subs. So we have Tootin playing in certain formations, Nicholas Morales playing in certain formations. It's a very stacked box here. But we got a really great run-blocking offensive line. Nicholas Morales, though, will be stopped short. It's the cut where we have to try and change direction that ends up killing us here. Because I think there was a path to the first down. Maybe our best bet was just lowering the shoulder and trying to get upfield, trying to get the yards, but it unfortunately didn't happen. But we're going to stay aggressive. Direct snap to Monteval. He's going to fall for it. First down, Saints. We just got unbelievably aggressive with our, the first drive of the game, offense deep into our own territory, but why is Monteval in it at running back? You know what? Whatever. Give him a carry here. He gets 2. 2 carries for Maliki Monteval before any other running back gets 2 carries is maybe not good offense, but it's what happened. And wide open for Dalvin Edison. Nothing but space for the rookie quarterback who picks up 20. I'll tell you, I'm quite interested in this injury. I thought it was Tootin for a minute with Monteval coming in and then Alvin Kamara. But Tootin seems to be all right. Except that he can't release, and they didn't really love anything down the field. 2nd and 10, we're going to run the football. I was hoping for a bit more from Kamara, and there's another injury timeout. Great, another offensive lineman for us. Carlos Wesley. 3rd and 8. The reason why you run the ball there is to hope, set up 3rd and 5 to maybe 4th and short. But now it's just 3rd and long because we didn't really get anything. And we'll try to pick it up. That needs to be caught, and it is. So it does set up 4th and short. We're going to keep Carlos Wesley out there. I think you run the ball here. 4th and 1. I don't like the way the left side looks. We're going to run to the right. That is at Derek Brown. We're just going to hope we have numbers there. Tootin stopped. I don't know how he can't go through that. Michelle Tafoya on the tackle. Who is that? Oh, boy. We run a fake punt and convert on 4th and short. We keep the offense out there, and we don't get it. How does Maliki Monteval fall forward, but my starting running back can't? Here's the second play for the Panther offense. Thankfully, not much like the first. The RPO, wide open, and a spin move by Xavier Leggett. First down, Carolina. It feels like it's going to be a long day. I feel like usually these teams just run into stops to start the game. It's not exactly what's happening. Oh, and that's an interception! Pete Warner, the rookie! The 5th-year, 6th-year rookie making the play. Maybe one day Madden will fix that. I doubt it in Madden 26. What is Bryce Young doing? Completely misses his target, Teteroa McMillan, on the cross. And now the Tet offensive is over. And the Saints are going to go marching in, hopefully, to the end zone. Okay, we'll take that. It's a long 3. And I've had to say that quite a few times. Here's 2nd and 7. Screen looks like it's going to be open. We got blockers out there. Tootin with patience. We're picking up blocks. Tootin needed to make him miss, but didn't. Still a good play. We got to be excited about that. I think we need to run away from Derek Brown. Not that he's been some game wrecker in the run game already, but it just seems like good practice to not involve him as Morales picks up 5. Tootin going to push out wide. I'm liking Jamison Williams here. And we're just going to throw it to him. He'll make the catch wide open. We're throwing it up. Cordell Nelson, back of the end zone. It really floated. And that's on J.C. Horn, too. But On first down, I think I'm okay with a shot like that. Looked like Nelson was going to get over the top, but again, it kind of floated a bit much. I think we're going to have the tight end. Manu Escobar makes the catch. Good defense, but not good enough. Great catch by the second-year tight end. Well, I said we're not going to run at Derek Brown anymore, so we're going to flip this and then run at Derek Brown anyway. But it was there. Get 7. You know what? Let's run at him again. Did we have him blocked? We really have him blocked. Tootin down on the 1. Kind of looked like it's a far 1. This is a real long 1. Kind of 1.5 maybe. Run at him again. Tootin. The truck stick. I've never seen a truck in my life. I hate the truck stick now. I know you're supposed to flick it. Hey, history has shown I'm no good at that. Here's 2nd and goal. Slant looks like it's there. Chris Olave, touchdown. Might have had the flat as well to Cordell Nelson, but just trusted Olave. Kind of had an inside release. I think you got to throw the slant when you have that look. And a long drive results in a touchdown. We're going to tie things up. Pete Warner with the big interception. Good way to end the first quarter. You know, putting this thing back tied. And hopefully the defense is able to come away with the football again, make another stop, whatever they have to do to get the offense the ball back. That's a great drive. As always, dealt with some injuries, but off. He's going to be short. Brian Brzee drags him down, and they're going to bring out the kicker. Borregales to make it 10-7 Carolina. And that one is good. Okay. I think we can be happy with that result. Bend but don't break defense. Bryce Young nearly scrambled for it, but we were able to use that athleticism on the defensive line and limit the damage. And our offense will give us a chance to take the lead here. There are the numbers for Tootin. 350 yards, 5 touchdowns in just 4 games. Pretty good numbers. Hopefully he finds the end zone again today. As the pass for Edison airmails Nelson, but I really didn't like anything there. It looked based on their coverage that the other flat should have been open, but Escobar just ran a really bad route. I mean, I guess we have that shot to Olave, but they kind of went with a disguised look on defense and just couldn't get any yardage. Sacked. Edison's going down. Tershawn Wharton. Living up to that contract here, at least. 3rd and 16. We're giving Olave a chance, and it's into his hands and thrown to the linebacker. Trevin Wallace with the interception. Young player out of Kentucky. I mean, I can't even believe that. You're taking a risk throwing that ball. How is that ever a pick? Tell me, please. Oh, you know what? That scenario? Sure. Jalen Ford. I mean, more Leggett. I'm about to freak out. Oh, there we go. Chase Young chases him down. Bryce Young getting sacked. We got to find ways to do that more often. Trusting the team in man coverage here. One shot. Jalen Ford grabs the legs of Young. It's back-to-back sacks for the Saints defense. 3rd and 23. Carolina out of field goal range here. And this is where we need to make something happen. And by something, I would honestly be fine with just keeping them short of the line to gain and getting a punt. Checkdown's open. Nearly sacked again. And we're going to allow it. We're going to allow it. Oh, Brooks with the first down, man. How is that possible? Nearly sacked, in good position, and then he just breaks down the field wide open. We got Bryce Young using playmaker against me, the CPU quarterback. Gambled, Parrish, touchdown. Got us on the play fake. Was that Jalen Ford man coverage against Derek Parrish? I mean, we just allowed the fullback to score on us. It might have been because of how open he was. It probably had to have been, but I didn't consider the fullback to be a real threat. What is John Gruden calling plays in Carolina? I wasn't ready for it, man. Oh, hey, Bashal Tootin's numbers. They look similar to last time. Oh, they're identical? Wow. Thanks for the update, game. I know Jamison Williams is cooking J.C. Horn. And if he doesn't, Olave on the deep over. Something's going to be there. It's Olave. No way JC Horn's turning to that. There's no way he sees it. You are one-on-one down the field. Last line of defense against Jamison Williams. And you're staring back out of the corner of your eye to pick up the deep over? Are you kidding me? Carolina football. Yeah, let Bryce Young run. Yeah, easy gain of 10. Play action. Oh, finally the real Xavier Lee gets out to play. Oh, got cooked. Or did we? That's a great change of direction from Danny Stutzman. 3rd and 10. 24-7 here, and you feel like the game's getting out of hand. But 17-7, obviously, we got to get to him here. Or 20-7 is really not that bad. This would be a long field goal, but I kind of expect them to punt, and they do. We got to run the ball. That's what needs to happen. Oh, that was nearly blocked. Got to run the ball. 2:36, final drive of the first half here. Got to run the ball. Morales, oh, the potential was outstanding. It just didn't happen. We're going to keep it on the ground. I really like our numbers to the left side here, actually. Should be able to block a lot here. But Maliki Matavau decides, hey, you know who I'm going to block here? Nobody! Carolina calling timeouts, too. Ginger Beard over here is going to... Oh, God. All right, doesn't matter. Personal shots was not necessary. The virtual coach may have feelings. Couldn't get it to J-Mo, but you know why? Because there's a defensive lineman in my face! Dalvin Edison. Having a bit of a rough game today. 2 interceptions. I feel like that's unlucky a little bit. I really do. I'm sure I'm just awful like always. But I'm allowed to feel whatever way I want. I don't know. Sacked! Chase gets to him. We like that. We like that a lot. I mean, I don't think our defensive line's really been the problem today. I mean, we've only allowed 17 points. It's not amazing. Okay. More Xavier Leggett. Our secondary, you got to play tighter. Yeah, that's good coverage for me. Yeah. That's not a seatbelt noise. Listen, sound effects, I never claimed that was my specialty. 37 seconds here in the first half. We're in the flat. Young to the flat. It's picked off! Cam Kinchins! We traded for him, and now he's coming up clutch. He's got no speed, but just enough to get to the end zone. Can he stay on ever? It's like I'm a baseball player rounding third as my helmet flies off. That's my equivalent. Cam Kinchins, pick 6. We threw the Kinshin sink at him. I don't know. That's something. Pick 6 for Cam Kinchins. Bryce Young late to the flat, targeting the tight end, Tim Brooks. And Brooks is drowning. Bryce Young, you just single-handedly put us back in this game. I appreciate you. Yeah, hype everybody up, you bum. Could Bryce Young still be good in real life? Absolutely. Here in this video and in this series, he's a rival. I'm talking shit. I'm getting in his head. You think he can't hear me? He can. 2 interceptions for this one, for really both quarterbacks. And I don't know, I feel like Bryce Young's picks have been worse. But their picks all the same. Throw another pick 6. Oh, please. Love it. To the flat. That's a drop by McMillan. I think we're just playing to not allow points here. With 10 seconds, I don't really think there's a scenario where we get the ball back and anything good happens. 4th and 10. We're going to play to block it. I don't really even know if you can in this game, but we're going to play to block it, and we'll see. 3 seconds on the clock. No chance for a return. We've got a good return, man, but why would they ever give us a chance there? That's the end of the first half. We're in it. We didn't play our best football, and we're in it. So let's try to get win number 3 in the second half. Look around the league. It's Drake May versus different Drake May. Justin Herbert, bullet down the middle of the field, finds McConkey on the crosser. In these highlights alone over the season, we've seen him have a great year. Lad McConkey has been dominating as the Chargers win pretty easily over the Patriots. 34-20 over to the AFC South. Texans and Colts. Show me some games that actually impact something for us. These random AFC matchups don't do much for me, but a big-time catch in traffic puts the Texans and Christian Kirk over the Colts. Bowers at the half, 11 for 14, though. It's been very good through the air. And here's some NFC matchups. Detroit and Minnesota in the north. Should be a big run. It's like vintage Adrian Peterson. Not really his style. I wish they didn't only show you quarterback stats in the bottom left. It's only ever quarterback stats. Show me the running back who just scored. Show me, you know, an impactful player. I don't want it just be, here's what the quarterback's doing. And, oh, there's starters out. Here are his stats anyway. He's 0 for 0 for 0 yards, you idiot. Thanks. Appreciate that. Like, you see how it's Kamara and Olave? They've got 5 combined yards. Other players are producing. Why are you showing me them? Why? What would the point be? I couldn't tell you. Start of the third quarter. Jonathan Adams back to return. Got a little bit of a crease here. And it's really, we could have had a touchback. We'd be at the same spot. Oh, are those the numbers for Tootin? Thank you. Appreciate that. 40 passing yards. We really got that going. Is J.C. Horn going to pick that off? I know he's not even in. There he is. I was going to say wasn't even in sight, but comes in to make the play. Chris Olave able to target him that time on an over. Play action fools Carolina. Jameson Williams was 1 broken tackle away from a touchdown there. That would have been magical. 2nd and 2. I feel like this is a touchdown with time. Juwan Johnson, eye candy. I think we've found man coverage. And I wanted Escobar, but he got bumped. We go to Olave. Edison hits him in the hands. But Chris Olave cannot make the catch. And you've got to make that catch. Great throw from the rookie Dalvin Edison. We've got to capitalize. And once again, I think this is man coverage. It's a great route from Olave. And this time he will make a tough catch. Play action, more passing. We have options. I saw Cordell Nelson. I just didn't trust the deeper throw on the run. Wanted to hit the guaranteed wide open player, and there were a lot of them. Credit to our offensive line. How many times do I jump into the replay mode to see good blocking? But it was play action against Engage 8, and Tootin kind of blocks 2 men at once. Wesley kind of taking on 2 men at once. I mean, there's no way we ever should have been able to block that. I thought it was Cordell Nelson. It's actually Jameson Williams. I see him wide open. Trust me, I do. I just felt a little bit safer making this dump down. And we're going to keep throwing on this drive. And there's a throw away. 2nd and goal. Counter. Tootin looking for space. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. Got an interesting call here. Could be quite good. We're about to find out. There's Juwan Johnson. It's just not really where it needs to be, but that's kind of a bold play call there. We'll kick. Make it 17-17. Not the result we wanted at the end of the day, but just got to take the points, tie it up, be happy we've made it even again. And, I mean, this was a 17-7 game. We've outscored them 10-0 since then. Got to keep that trend going. There's the fumble. B.J. Ojolari recovers. Oh my goodness. This team actually wants to win today. I haven't really noticed a ton of mistakes where I can just absolutely tear the team to shreds. We've got players wanting to make plays, making the hard to make plays. This is just kickoff. They decide to return it, and he got popped. Missed that one. Is it Jonas Sanker who forces that fumble? It was. We got our starting safety, free safety, on kickoff, and he absolutely lights up the return man. As we'll try a toss here to Nico. Escobar with the block. Morales picks up 8. I think maybe Tootin turns that into 6, though. 2nd and 2. My favorite time for play action. Escobar wide open. Dalvin Edison on the run. Hits Escobar. Escobar will be short. Again, it's a very long one. But a nice play there. Edison kind of buying time. J.C. Horn on the boundary corner blitz. I don't like this look, but look at our look. I mean, it's a power against power. Who wins? QB power. Dalvin Edison to the outside. We had it. We lost it. Oh, man. That's a touchdown. 2nd and goal from the 1. Tootin reaching. They're going to give it to him. Darn Tootin. Bashal in for the touchdown. Nice. I don't know. I don't even know how we got that. Just a bit of a stretch because I don't know how to truck in this game. I'm trying to flick it, dude. I mean, I'm using all my speed to flick the little bean. It's a little controller joystick. They call it something. But it's always a reach for it. I swear I'm flicking it. But he reached for it. He got it. I hate that those are the controls. But they are. 24-17. We've battled back. We've taken the lead. Let's go defense. Big hit, Ellis, but no fumble this time. Westbrook on the return. After the fumble, I guess he's going to be receiving some of those. They really should be running the football more. Just late to that. Just late. The run, I guess really it's been one play, and outside of that, they haven't experienced a ton of success. I'm a little bit worried about Kinchins and man coverage against the tight end here, but it's worked out before. Nice play. Chase Young getting in the backfield, making another play. Malik Mustafa back deep here. And that's pressure again. Jalen Ford. He's going to finish the year with double-digit sacks maybe. That's a possibility. Gets one on Young here, who's getting up a little bit slowly. We'll stay in the game on 3rd and 18. And we're going to give them some space. Open over the middle. Plenty of options. It's a check down. They've got numbers that I don't really care for. But not enough. 4th and 7. We'll get the football back. We can make it a 2-possession game. Got to make it happen. 7 calls. We average 1.1 yards per call here. And I can see why. I'm very bad at that. Tootin 10 for 29 today. Let me just try to read this here. I just didn't like the shed. Like, do you try to cut that back up the field? Felt like we had our best chance to the outside, but just couldn't really hit it in stride there. And it'll be 3rd and 6. This is not exactly the drive we were looking for, but it's the drive we're dealing with. We're going to run with Edison. And the slide, picking up the first down. Had Olave, maybe had Escobar to start. But we do have the first now. Last play of the quarter. And maybe we should have waited to snap that, because that just didn't do us any good at all. That's 3 here done in Charlotte. Got to hold on for one more quarter. And 2nd and 12 is just not where you want to be. Got to try to make this 3rd and more manageable. Can't try to get 12 back here. But what we can do is make it like 3rd and 6, hopefully. We're going to try read option. It's not really what I wanted. 3rd and 11. Great call. I dare you to blitz, Carolina. It'll be the last thing you ever do. And they're going to blitz. 3rd and 11. Tootin out there. Tootin with blocks. Tootin dancing around. We'll pick up the first, though. Cordell Nelson wide open. His second catch of the day. Has not been targeted, I don't believe. No, he's been targeted, but has not caught a pass since the first quarter. Jamison Williams has not been very involved today either, but we really are not running that many offensive plays per game. There's Tootin to make the catch. And we're running the ball a lot. So even though we have this great up-and-coming receiving core, they're not exactly, you know, producing in a huge way so far. There's Tootin, up the middle. Gotta shake him. Good job by Merrick not being fooled, making the tackle. But it's a big first down for us. We're able to take some more time off the clock. You're getting into the fourth quarter here, getting deeper into the fourth quarter. This is where you look to put games away. But again, it's another 2nd and 12, which is just not where we want to be. I think we are going to find success on this outside run, though. I was wrong. Here's 3rd and 13. Just couldn't make a decision. Didn't see enough open there. And that's the tough thing. A lot of the time, I just get rid of the football. Not this time. Dalvin Edison gets sacked. We're going to try to pin him with a punt here. That's pretty good if we can get down there. Just got to cover it. Just got to cover it. Carolina with the ball on the 20. I mean, you're in final drive of the game territory. You really are. Carolina's really got to make something happen here. And they're going to run the ball right into Carl Granderson. And I had a thought before that snap. I'm like, get ready to say this after the play. But now it's got to change. I was going to say, we really haven't seen a ton of Nate Kovac in this one. And I'm like, we might need a bit of a change. Get more of a pass rush. Where we play Kovac over Carl Granderson, but then Carl Granderson comes out, makes a great play against the run, and that's really where he thrives. But we got to find a way to get Kovac some more snaps. Maybe it means moving either, you know, Chase Young or Carl Granderson inside on certain downs, but I got to get Nate Kovac on the field. We traded up for him. He's really, really flashed in limited action this year. I mean, definitely in the preseason, but even in the regular season, he's made some plays. Going to run quarterback power and sliding. It's a bold way to pick up 5 here to start the drive. But again, we want to take time off the clock. What we also want to do, though, is pick up the first down. So any way we can get that. Play action. Get it out. J-Mo can't make the catch. It honestly hung up just a little bit too much. Dalvin Edison, we need a better ball there. Now we're going to, I guess we don't have to pass here, but we're going to pass on 3rd and 5. Edison on the move. Can he hit that throw? Airmails Olave. That is a pretty massive miss from the rookie Dalvin Edison. I'm not saying it's an easy play on the move, but it's a play you absolutely need to make. And we'll give the ball back to Carolina yet again. If we give them enough chances to tie it, they're going to. They just will. Young can totally throw this, and he's going to end up throwing it away. You got to be so wary. Not weary, by the way. That's an annoying mistake people make. Weary just means tired. Like, I'm weary of this fucking bullshit half the time. Oh, shit. Oh, brother. But I'm wary means to kind of be on edge, like scared, hesitant of stuff like that. But, you know, the quarterback, when they start to scramble, it's not necessarily a scramble. It's a double pass. Or it looked weird. I don't know. Is Chuba really this fast? Am I missing something? I've got him in fantasy. Can't even play over Rico Dowdle. My Dynasty team, you know what? We've had a big turnaround since having the number 1 overall pick a couple of years ago. 7-2 or something right now. In my first fantasy league since I was like 10 years old. And, or maybe I don't know. I've just never really cared for fantasy. When I got to like high school aged, I'm like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. Which I know seems so strange because That's when a lot of people love fantasy, but I'm actually more worried about real football. I still am, but dude, when you're like 14, just play the league, dude. Anyway, you don't want to do what you want to do. But anyway, we're 7-3 maybe right now, something like that. Having a pretty good year, but unfortunately, like Cam Scattaboo got injured, Malik Neighbors got injured. Scattaboo was a great player for me, although we might be doing some Cam Scattaboo content on the channel very soon. Anyway, we're inside 30 seconds here. Carolina is driving. It's where our defense needs to make a stop, and we can't. How is this caught? Jimmy Horn? Jimmy Horn. I don't even know what I'm saying here. What were we talking about? Fantasy? I don't know. We've had a nice turnaround. I forget the original point. Was it important? Probably. Unlikely. Cam Kinchins was right there. Carolina going for the win. I don't know. We got 3 timeouts in Josh Carty. You might be in trouble here. Here's the 2-point conversion. Man coverage on Chuba. We got to be... Oh, yeah. Chuba Hubbard's bum ass has screwed me, unfortunately. 2-point is good. Is that league yet? Yeah, sure it was. Anyway, we got 22 seconds. 3 timeouts. I'm really not that worried. Maybe I should be, but... Dude, Cardi can drill. We're going to start on the 20. I feel like if we can get to midfield, we've got a really good chance to win this game. Edison taking off. Probably should have gone to Olave there. But we still have 2 plays to get to close, close to the 50. So I'm really not that concerned about it. Jamison Williams is the best clear out in the league. And we're getting on the move. Edison to run again. These can't be good decisions. But, I mean, we're guaranteeing yardage. Oh, it's oh my God. It's a toot and catch. It is the worst decision I have made all game, at least. This was a really bad one because I saw it and I'm like, whatever. Just for a split second, I thought Tootin was open, and it is when this back was kind of turned. This is when I wanted the ball to get thrown. Little bit late there on that reaction as we continue to roll out. This was the ball that was thrown. But honestly, after the 2 balls that have been picked off today, I deserve this one. Michelle Tafoya honestly shouldn't be out there on the field. Should be on the sideline covering the game. I cannot believe this was completed. 4 seconds on the clock. It's a 64-yarder. People are not going to like this decision. We're going to QB sneak here. I know people are not going to like this. I've got the timeout. We're going to call it. Got a couple of extra yards. I know this is not a Hail Mary spot. It's a 62-yarder. We've got the wind. They're going to ice us. They're going to ice us here. This is the right call. Joshua Carty iced on the road from 62 to win it. Here's the kick. It's got a chance. I think it's got the distance. Will it stay inside the uprights? No! It had the leg. Wide left. That is a heartbreaker. Saw it from the start. I'm like, that's a little bit left. Yeah, it was. Thought there was a chance it could have snuck in, though. It didn't. I got to put the kick accuracy slider back to 50. It's been lowered to have more realistic results. But screw realism. I want to win. We didn't today. This was a tough game. I mean, Dalvin Edison threw for 164 yards, a touchdown, 2 picks. Feels brutal to have 2 interceptions there. On the ground, Tootin really wasn't that effective for us today. Edison, we really unlocked the scrambling ability. 7 for 51, especially at the end of the game. I'm sure people are going to critique the final drive, but we got in position to do something. And maybe we should have tried harder to get the ball down the field so we don't have to kick a 62-yarder, and instead maybe it's from 50 or something more manageable, more makeable. But then we had the crazy Tootin catch where I got bailed for a bad decision, but I got screwed earlier in the game from what didn't feel like awful decisions. I tried to run the ball in this one. We're going to ignore Edison, even though there were a few design runs. But, well, maybe we'll combine a few, because there were a couple design runs, maybe 3. So we had about 30 or 25 attempts here. Again, not counting 7 here, but the actual design runs. We had about, and there was a fake, but we had about 25 actual run plays in this one. We didn't not try to run the ball. I mean, it was an extremely well-balanced offense. Tootin was our leading receiver. Drop for Olave that would have potentially changed the game. Drop by Jamison Williams. No real standouts, unfortunately. 3 TFLs for Chase Young, 3 for Jalen Ford, who had 2 sacks, 2 for Brian Brzee. Interceptions for Warner and Cam Kinchins, but, I mean, we were right there. We had every opportunity to win that game, and we just couldn't get it done. Another road game coming up, too. Will we continue the trend of win one, lose one, win one, lose one, win one, lose one? I think that's basically how it's been. It may not be exactly that, but I know it's been 1-1 in every episode of the season so far, which is 2. It's a small sample, but man, it sure would be nice if we could sweep an episode. Great upgrade for Brian Brzee. Quincy Riley, I think, is going to be an 80. He's a solid player, but the problem, like Kool-Aid McKinstry, just a little bit slow. And when you're playing these games, that really matters. Return man, dude, what are we doing? I don't know. I don't really think any of these seem good. Anyway, mock draft 1 is out. I'm telling you, Kalen Hutchins is going to be generational. There's no doubt in my mind. There's some doubt, actually. Now, but I really feel like he's going to be pretty great. And someone in the comments made an incredible point. I didn't even catch this. I didn't even think about it. Former Saints head coach Mike Ditka, yes, he was with the Saints, if you didn't know, traded an entire draft plus a pick in the next year's draft or 2 to move up for Ricky Williams. Hook him, by the way. However, that didn't work. And something like that doesn't seem to work for anybody. But maybe it'll work for us. So we're gonna potentially consider that. I like Tootin. I like Nicholas Morales. I might love Hutchins. Like, it's like a magic box, right? It could have anything inside. That's the whole thing. Or would you want a boat? And one player was drafted to make the magic box could have a boat in it. Can't wait to see this again. Hey, coach, do you think I should get up to speed quick or focus on my long-term development? Oh, I don't know. Tough question. How about get up to speed quick? Oh, okay, coach. I'll ask you again in a little while, in case you've changed your mind. And nothing will happen in the mediary. I don't know. Interim is the word I'm looking for. Week 6, we got the Cardinals. They're 1-4. But I bet they're going to find their second win here in a moment. Can't wait. You know, this might be addition by subtraction. Maliki Mataval is out with a back strain. Our defense is fully healthy. We've been missing Christian Boyd, which actually is similar to when we're at full strength. We are also missing Christian Boyd. Dalvin Edison, he's improving. He's already good. He's already really good. He's an 80. But getting that accuracy up in general, I think is going to do really, really good things for our offense. Because we had a couple of misses, and +2 throw accuracy mid is very good there. State Farm Stadium on the road here in Glendale, Arizona. Big Red out. It's an open dome. I feel like an open dome on a nice cool day in Arizona. Maybe only 1 or 2 degrees over 100. feel like it'd be nice to sit in the open dome. It could be neat. Listen, we've got motivation in this one, right? Got disappointed last week. We were right there to win it. Didn't get it done. And that, honestly, in the history of my channel, not even a top 100 devastating loss. We're used to it. We've been there. We've done that. You think that was an issue for us? Also, big props to the stadium designer. You think it's a coincidence the Cardinals start completely in the shade and the away bench is in the sun? That's by design, but you got to appreciate it. I'm sure at certain times back in the day that was an oversight. It really wasn't even considered. But, you know, obviously that happens. It's pretty standard nowadays. But I think it's just a cool feature of stadium design. Anyway, I think we're facing the only quarterback in the league shorter, or as short as Bryce Young, and we've got him back-to-back weeks. So honestly, we played the scout team quarterback for Kyler Murray already. I know the Panthers beat us, but shot down the field is intercepted. Jonas Sanker. We were ready for him. We game planned for this. We just faced this guy. And you know what? I think Call of Duty just came out today, so Kyler might have been preoccupied. Later, loser. Back to the bench. Our offense will take the field. I haven't played Call of Duty really in years, but it comes back to a timeline that many of you will not remember or weren't around for. On this channel and certain other channels in the past, I was Call of Duty focused. I know that happens for a lot of people around my age, but yeah. Call of Duty videos on this channel of me going, you know, like 17-0, 19-0 in Search and Destroy. Posting, I think, like 160 kills and 8 deaths in a demolition game on Black Ops 3 Nuketown. I used to be a pub stomper before that. I played competitive Call of Duty, although not a super high level, as Bashal Tootin will bust out inside the 30. I know a lot of people consider me to be awful at video games, but it really is just this one. And college football. It's a different skill set compared to like shooters and like reaction-based games like MLB The Show. Like if you guys have seen the MLB channel in the past and all the flawless Battle Royale runs, you know I was actually really good at that game. And, you know, easy path to a World Series. As Edison will take off again to start a game. Not 20 this time, but 16. But, yeah, this game's just different. But yeah, I actually am decent at some other games. Those of you who have seen me stream Counter-Strike will know I make a good play every now and again. But the game that I upload the most, we just lost to the Panthers. Anyway, it's 2nd and 2. If we can just run the ball more effectively this game, I think we're going to cruise to a win. But that's tough when that happens. Got to watch out for Walter Nolan. And his debut in real life went fantastic as well. Read option. Edison to keep. It's electric. Dalvin Edison keeps it. Pulls it back on the zone read and finds the end zone. You don't really think of him as too much of a mobile quarterback, but he's got decent speed. It's not spectacular, but it's certainly good enough. It'll play. And a strike for Dalvin Edison. As Carolina is not involved in this game, but the Cardinals will take the field. And hopefully we will hold them to 0. That's a mistake. And I really thought that could have been a problem because Trey Benson's got really good power and very good speed. If he just made the cornerback miss, or in this case, run him over like a child, he was going to have a chance to go all the way. But we corral him enough. That's good coverage. Murray, no choice but to check down. Yeah, Trey Benson really could have been a home run threat there. We got a little bit lucky. Murray on the keeper. And will slide, maybe wisely, to avoid any type of contact there. 3rd and 5. Man coverage, got to be aware of where Trey McBride is on the field. And there he is, but it's a great tackle by Stutzman. 4th and 3. This is a 50-50 type of call here for Arizona. They decide to punt. It was an interesting call. All right. That works for me. We'll get the ball on the 12 and hopefully be able to run the football. You see, Bashal Tootin actually is at the top of the league. Some interesting names up there. Chase Brown, Caleb Johnson. But Bashal Tootin is at the top of the NFL in rushing touchdowns. It's so bright here. It looks less bright on my monitor than the actual game that I'm playing. As Tootin's out to the open field. Tootin's got really good speed. Buda Baker can't catch him. Tootin is tracked down. But what a run for Bashal Tootin. Out to the 40. And that was just one man to beat for a touchdown there as well. But that is the speed of Bashal Tootin. We talked about thunder and lightning to start last game with Nicholas Morales. But, man, Bashal Tootin, you see it on some occasions. Didn't really see it very much last game. But you see what his speed can do. It's a big run. And hopefully we see a few more of those. 5 for 81 is a really nice start. Been run, but it's working, so why mix it up? Nowhere to go there, though. Nowhere to go. I mean, I don't know if you're really fooling them with a 2nd and 9 play action pass, but we can try it. Great route from Escobar. Good enough throw from Dalvin Edison, and Manu Escobar moves the chains. Oh, we're going to get sacked here. Edison to the outside. He's actually got just enough speed. He's going to turn up the field and get barreled into, I think that's Walter Nolan. It's a hard-earned 4 yards for the rookie quarterback. Kamara into block for Nicholas Morales. Yeah, I don't think that's a good call. 3rd and 6. Got to go to Escobar. Bullet, and Escobar is down to the goal line. Just shy. 1st and goal, maybe the final play of the first quarter. And it's not a run. Escobar again. Touchdown for the big man. Manu Escobar puts us on top. Back-to-back plays hitting the big tight end. Good pocket for Dalvin Edison. And there is a passing touchdown. Feels like we haven't seen one of those in too long. Missed the extra point, by the way. Get after Murray. We hit him at least. I mean, we take aggressive risks. Sometimes off play action. We're always a bit shy. You know what I think we're going to do? I want to get Kovac in the game. We're just seeing it's a lot of Carl Granderson. I kind of wanted it to be a rotation. But even in that rush end spot, we're just mostly seeing Carl Granderson all the time. Even though Kovac is ahead of him on the depth chart. But I want to see him. I want to see what he can do. He's a decent athlete, but he's a really good pass rusher. And I need this defense to play just a bit better. They've played well this year, but I think they absolutely could be playing better. And on every 3rd down, I really want it to be Nate Kovac. Make a tackle. Jalen Ford keeps Trey McBride short. This has got to be a punt here. And we're going to hopefully make this 20-0, if not 21. We actually probably go for 2. We're going to return this. Got to let Deontay Boyd get a return off. We didn't really get many opportunities last game. There are the numbers for Tootin this year. He's having a great game, though. Already nearing 100 yards rushing, and there's so much time left to go in the first half. Get him the ball, and there's Tootin. Just another good run, and he's over 100. 8 for 110. We just didn't see it last game. And I think this is a design shot. We'll see. I mean, we called something like this pretty much this exact concept in the last game, and we were picked off. But that could have been against a different coverage. We're going to throw for Olave, and he works back to it. You're taking a real chance there that you don't need to take if you're Dalvin Edison. But we're going to throw down the field. Chris Olave works back to the football, which doesn't always happen. And that is a really nice first down. I think we run the ball here, though. Yeah, Morales, there's just been nowhere to go. Nolan scoops him up, drops him. We lose 2. 3rd and 12. Gotta believe somebody's going to come open here. If they blitz, we might be in trouble. And they're going to. We're going to get flushed out. And they're going to contain. Sweat on the sack. Yeah, I mean, they sent pressure from the opposite way. Felt comfortable rolling out. Sweat contained it really well. I like this punt, though. We actually might see a return. Not enough hang time there. They'll start inside their own 20. It really is sad. It'd be nice to know you're in the good old days before they're gone. A few years ago, and I got a lot more practice because I'm so good on offense now, but a few years ago, Lions franchise era Bengal, I was an all-pro punter. Absolute all-pro. They were pinned, I mean, on the 1 or the 2 regularly. Nowadays, even on college football, even on NCAA, I should say, at the time, I mean, the punting ability was unmatched. It was unmatched. But until we do something to prove otherwise, I'm not sure I am the best punter on YouTube anymore. I'm tempted to go 3 and out just to see what we can do, but that may not be the best decision. We're blitzing Kovac here. It is play action. Marvin Harrison is open enough. We're at least going to see a half of Nate Kovac, maybe even the rest of the game, as Trey Benson will not be tackled. I want to see him make a play. You know, prove to us that you deserve to be out there. And really, I think he kind of has in a way. He's flashed in limited opportunities, but you get another shot here. Show us why we want to see you on the field every game. I like that energy, Danny Stutzman. One Oklahoma player trying to decapitate another. That makes sense. Oh, it's read option, and we are in trouble. Murray with an easy 8. 5'8", that is. Maybe. 2nd and 2. It's a run. We are all over it, Danny Stutzman. Way to wrap up. 3rd and 4. I mean, we're a stop away from a timeout in the ball. Do not let them get 4 yards. Quick throw. It's intercepted! User pick! Easy reads! The Lorax. Easy reads for Jalen Ford. Horns up. And so am I. So is mine. What? 43 seconds, 3 timeouts. Another turnover for Arizona as we try to blank them here in the first half. Cordell Nelson makes the catch. Falls ahead. We're going to call our first timeout. We can get in a field goal range here. As long as we can make it, oh, I don't know, a 61-yarder. We got it. Flat wide open. There's Nelson. He can't get out of bounds. Let's go hurry up. We have 2 timeouts still. Wasting a decent bit of time. That's Alvin, brother. That's a tough drop. 3rd and 1. They're begging for us to run the ball, and we have 2 timeouts. They've got 3 down linemen, like nobody in the box. There's Tootin. Bashal Tootin. What is Arizona doing? I mean, it's a brutal coaching decision on the other side there. They've guaranteed us a field goal. Now they're really begging for us to run the ball. But I just don't want to give away that final timeout for free. Nah, we're gonna run it or throw it here. Unless Olave can get out of bounds, which he could not. 8 seconds. I mean, this is typically where I make a boneheaded decision. But we have 8 seconds. We're going to maybe take a shot to the end zone here. Cordell Nelson can't come down with it. Maybe best case scenario there because it wasn't a pick. And we're going to get 3. We'll make it 16. So Arizona still has it within striking distance. It's a 2-possession game to end the first half. But they would need, 2 touchdowns and two-point conversions. Our defense has gotten timely turnovers. And I think our offense, especially our running game, has been good enough. I think they're in a really tough spot here in the second half. It's the 3-2 Eagles versus the 2-3 Giants. And look at that dog. Jackson Dart to Malik Neighbors. What a legendary combo. As the Giants win 25-10. Dart has changed his number. It was 7 in the game. He, of course, is not 7 in real life. Wait. Is he 7? He's definitely 6, 7. He's number 6. We want to see the Texans win. They won't. Bryce Young throws for 300 yards and 4 touchdowns as he outduels the number 2 overall pick from his draft class. And it's the 5-0 Browns hosting the Miami Dolphins. It's the Devon Best Bowl. A lot of time for Farrell. I don't know how he's still up. He's going to run for this? Jesus Christ, that's Jason Bourne. It's not Will Ferrell. That ain't no joke. That guy's unbelievable. They've got football Jesus. I know Will Ferrell spelled differently. What the fuck was that? What did I just watch? Up 16 to start the third quarter, and we get the football. 3 here. Ugh. 3 here would make it a 3-possession game. That's all we need. Another Bashal Tootin touchdown would be nice to extend his lead in the NFL for most rushing touchdowns. And if they don't contain this well, if they don't set a hard edge with Budda Baker, they're in trouble. And I don't think they're going to be able to. It's a tough matchup. All right, whatever. Hey, they got me. Now Tootin only averages 13.2 yards per carry. It was significantly over that, but just the 1. Prosser open to Olave. He'll make it 3rd and short. I really don't like 3rd and 2. I feel like 3rd and 2 is a guaranteed 4th and 1. Prove me wrong, Alvin Kamara. Be 4th and 1. Not really in a spot to go for it. Arizona leaving their safe team out there. Must have watched the game film from a week ago, but I promise it's a punt. Man, whenever Bengal leaves in the punt, it's a it's a fake. No, I feel like I leave in like all of them. And I feel like I'm always talking it over through the punt. But that's okay. Trust the defense. Go out, make a play. We read the run well if it was going to go to the running back. We got this little rascal out on the loose. Kyler Murray picking up more than 10. I think it was maybe 13, which is how many years old he can be confused for when you don't see him with his face looking at you. I was phrased in a weird way. But quite a scramble for him. That's bad position. That's just, we're too shallow. Too shallow. Murray on the move. He's throwing it late. It's a user pick. Easy reads. The very, very hungry Caterpillar. Easy reads for Jalen Ford. He's done it again. 2 sacks last week. 2 picks this week. And this one a critical one. As Kyler Murray has turned it over yet again. Let's capitalize. Morales up the middle. 6 or 7. Okay, that was actually an accident. It really was. And a lot of them have been. Not all of them, obviously. I don't even get what it means. It doesn't mean anything. I looked into this. I'm hip now. It's just like that's the joke. Everyone bumped. Escobar ends up wide open. Olave makes the catch. I mean, I don't like when the receivers constantly get bumped. But that worked out nice enough. Play action. Didn't love anything. Is that Harvey? He's got absolutely no customization. I think that was the first round pick from Clemson. Opposite Nate Kovac. Here's 3rd and 10. Escobar absolutely wide open. He'll make the catch. Lower the shoulder, but get dropped inside the 20 as we enter the red zone. Thinking play action pass. Thinking Escobar. Well, okay, I was going to not have him block. We're going to run. Dalvin Edison got to outrun Walter Nolan. He will! And Edison fumbles the football! It's recovered by the Saints, thankfully. It's a 2-yard run. Dalvin Edison down to the goal line. It's popped free and then kicked back. Thankfully recovered. I mean, I think that needed to be a touchdown. We went for it. Maybe should have decided to slide. Edison just fast enough to make this interesting, and then gets right there. Right to the edge. And it's Williams who comes in to knock it free, and then it's just spinning devastatingly back towards our own line of scrimmage. A little bit crazy there. We recover. It's fine. 2nd and 8. Tootin. Not much. 3rd and 6. Trying to have a 0 turnover game for Edison. And we had the flat wide open. We went for Nelson, and Nelson makes the catch. He only makes spectacular plays. Oh my goodness. Escobar was open, but may not have got us the touchdown or the first down. We went for Cordell Nelson. I don't know how he made this catch in traffic. Jordan Birch on the pressure. I mean, it ends up being one-on-one, and Will Johnson just got mossed. And we will go for 2 to make it a 24-point game. It's 3 touchdowns anyway. See if we can pick it up. Get it to Escobar. Bullet touch. Well, 2-point conversion is good. Into the end zone. And, I mean, Arizona, it felt like, or feels like they've been in this game, right? But it's really bad turnovers that leave them behind by 24. How could a team that's down 24 be in the game? But it feels like they have. It feels like they've had decent drives. They've been difficult to stop. And again, just brutal turnovers. Already 3, and we're not even through 3 quarters. That feels to me like the big difference in this game. It's a sick play by Chase Young. Screen! Jalen Ford looking for interception number 3. He won't find it. He will get a TFL, though, as his Defensive Player of the Year campaign continues. Hasn't been a campaign. I'm making it. 3rd and 13. Would love to keep this where it is. And it's over the head of Jalen Ford. Up the seam to Trey McBride. His 5th catch was just too shallow. Wow, another nice inbreaker. Michael Wilson now. Yeah, just good route. A little dig on him. Wide open. But they're down by a lot. We just need to not allow points, really quickly. No big plays. If this goes to the end of the 3rd quarter, and it won't because there's an injury timeout. But if we can get them to the end of the 3rd quarter, still down 24, I mean, how many teams have ever blown 24-point leads exclusively in the 4th quarter? I can think of one offhand. I don't really want to talk about it, but I can think of one. It was 33 points, actually. And that's going to be 24-0 through 3. Cardinals in deep trouble. We may have clipped their wings. No, they're 1-4. They suck. But time's running out. Final 9 minutes. Read option. I like the call. It works. Feels like where Jalen Ford makes a play. Good defense. 1-on-1. Incomplete, but there's a penalty. It's on Jalen Ford. Illegal contact. As soon as we got that little bump up animation, I knew it was coming. Be nice to get that call on offense every now and again. It's 1st and goal. It's a tough penalty, but kind of like, what can you do? Cover that better. Would have been nice. It wasn't Jalen Ford. We were on the back. We can't let Trey McBride beat us. It's their best offensive player. We can't let their best guy beat us. Got to take him out of the game. Arizona going for 2 to try and make it a 2-possession game. They need 3 touchdowns and 2-point conversions with all of them. And they're not going to get this one. And that's going to make their challenge, again, virtually impossible here. They decide not to onside, but if you don't, you're just going to lose. Unless you feel really confident in forcing a 3-and-out. you're going to need so many onside anyway. You may as well go for it. You at least shorten the field so we can't milk as much clock, even though you're very likely allowing points. But it's not a two-possession game anyway. I would have gone for the onside. All that to say that. See if we can milk the clock a little bit here. But we'll not be afraid to pass on second and third down if I think we can pick up the first down by doing it. 3rd and 1, our short yardage back is in. Nicholas Morales, and he stopped. I thought we had an easy cutback lane. It's the only reason why we tried to cut that back. This ends up clearing, but I really thought one of those blocks was going to get shed. Tried to go in this back lane here and just could not get through. But yeah, that lane to the right, I mean, it was blocked perfectly. It just didn't look like it was going to be. We'll punt. In a really good spot to pin them super deep, though. That's going to be a good one. They're not even going to try to return it. Touchback. Oh, man, I really thought there was going to be more there. Oh, that's going to be a big play. Nice tackle. Cam Kinchin saves us. We ran 0 blitz. We don't really need to be getting aggressive in these spots. Lucky that was all that we allowed. Down the field. Incomplete. Oh, Kovac obliterates the right tackle and crushes Murray. I saw something popping up. It kept confusing me. Finesse rusher just pops up. I think we got the swim move from Nate Kovac, and he hit Murray hard. I'd like to see more of whatever that was. That's why he's in the game over Carl Granderson. And he's going to make the right tackle jump even. And that's what it is. When you have the ability to rush with speed, that offensive lineman's going to try to get into their pass set as quickly as possible. Ends up being the right guard, Brandon Sheriff, who's now unretired in Madden. But, hey, that works. Murray taking a shot downfield. One-on-one. Kool-Aid McKinstry defends it beautifully. And, of course, they're going to have to go for it here. 4th and 21. 4:45 to play. They will need this if they want any type of a chance. And the odds are still not good. Murray buying time. He's going to run, but not far. Chase Young chases him down. Taking a lot of time off this clock. Morales with a ton of space. 2nd and 2. More running. Tootin, nothing but open space for Bashal Tootin. Another touchdown for the NFL's league leader. Bashal Tootin having a great day. A big reason why we've been so successful. And this game is out of reach. Nothing Arizona can do at this point. Ooh, what a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. Okay, maybe this game is more realistic than I thought. This game's almost out of reach. Murray on the move and will get sacked. Chase Young again chases him down. We're going to be inside 3 minutes here. 3rd and 11. I don't even know if they're still trying. This one pretty much decided here. How about a screen? Did we keep him in bounds there? There's no way he got out. All right. They're going to give it to him. 4th and 4. Let's get a bit of a pass rush going here. Should be able to create some one-on-ones. Showing pressure in the A-gaps. And that's shot down the field. Will be intercepted. Cam Kinchin's again. What a couple of weeks for Cam Kinchin's here. Did Justin Reed ever do any of this? I kind of don't think so for us. Cam Kinchin's in 2 weeks has made more plays than Justin Reed did for us in 2 seasons. Other side of the 2-minute warning now. Tackle made by Jalen Thompson. Arizona not bothering to use timeouts. This one pretty much over. First down will guarantee it. And Morales going to sneak through there. And we'll pick up the first down that seals this one. And that will do it. 31-6. Your final here in Glendale. We improved to 3-3. We continue the trend of 1 win and 1 loss every episode. It was almost guaranteed what was going to happen in this one. I think we just outcoached Jonathan Gannon. And turnovers tell the story of this battle. Again, not a very impressive day for Dalvin Edison. But we didn't really need him to do much. We picked off Kyler Murray 4 times. 2 touchdowns, no picks for Dalvin Edison. Only 5 incompletions. Again, we just really didn't need him to do a whole lot. Just run the offense. I think he was great. There's a lot of this guy. Bashal Tutin, 15 for 189 and a touchdown. Edison, 4 for 39 in a score. That crazy fumble. 9 for 31 for Morales. Kamara with a couple of carries. He's basically the running backs coach. And then receiving, Olave 4 for 66, 4 for 38 for Escobar. Nelson goes 3 for 31. Again, Jameson Williams doesn't exactly have a great day, but like we just didn't need him. Tackles for loss for Young, Kovac, Stutzman, and Jalen Ford. A sack for Kovac, a sack for Chase Young. Like, Chase obviously is not going anywhere. Kovac might be the starter over Carl Granderson. 2 picks for Ford. I mean, a great day. Picks for Sanker, Kinchins. Just a monster performance. Kelvin Banks is looking like an all-pro caliber tackle. Pick your poison. I mean, what do you want to upgrade here? Maybe not a great expression for that, but he's going to get a nice little upgrade. We're too consistent right now of 1 win, 1 loss. Got the Giants and Jackson Dart. And the Bucks in week 8. Baker Mayfield. Couple of tough quarterbacks. It's going to be tough to sweep, but we'll see if we can do it in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.